Good morning, happy Monday, welcome back to school. Hope you had a good break. How do you create the attitude that gives you the ability to transform any situation into something positive? I mean, for sure, there are situations that are just miserable and frustrating, and it's hard to find or take something positive from that experience. But generally speaking, our lives aren't awful, and there's lots of mixed experiences, or sometimes really good ones, and we fail to take the good from them, or even when we're being challenged. How do you do it? So there's a phrase that I want to teach you this morning. It's gam zu letova. Also, this is for the good. Now, it's not just a trick that you have a bad situation, you tell yourself, oh, this is really fine, because maybe it's not fine in the moment, but the power of this particular phrase can be understood with the following clip. Have a listen, and we'll talk in a few minutes.
All right, this Christian guy is going to teach you a Hebrew phrase, but first a quick story. I was sitting at Passover dinner last night, a Seder, next to Dr. Rick Hodes, the CNN hero. He got that award, and he works in Ethiopia providing critical medical care to people who have no access to it. And he comes to the United States with a heavy heart, thinking about this one girl he can't help who has a tumor that's threatening her life and needs a particular specialty, but is so expensive and so hard for him to get. He goes to bed one night and he oversleeps. Now, this is the kind of guy that has this attitude that everything happens for a purpose, for a reason. So even when he oversleeps, he says, there must be a reason in this. Well, he can't do his morning prayer. So after his morning meetings, he asks for a synagogue where he can get his morning prayer. And he goes to the synagogue, happens to be praying next to a man, asks who he is. The man says, I'm a doctor. And he goes, well, what kind of doctor? And the man says he's a doctor that has this particular specialty, which turns out to be the exact kind of doctor that this woman with a tumor needs. And the man, the doctor, Dr. Nussbaum, offers to do the surgery for free. Think about this. A Muslim girl who goes to a Catholic orphanage is helped by these two Jewish doctors. This is the glory that we see in the world often amidst all the challenges. And I'll tell you this, the Hebrew phrase I want to teach you is gam zu letova. Gam zu letova. It means in everything there is good, there is purpose, there is meaning. That attitude actually can create that very truth. Look for the meaning, look for the purpose, no matter what happens to you. And if you can't find it, be the meaning, be the purpose, be the blessing, be the good. This world needs more of that spirit and that attitude.
So there you have it, a good piece of advice. The attitude, gam zu letova. This is also for the good, actually creates the possibility of transforming what could be a negative experience. So much of the way we experience the world depends on the way we choose to experience the world. There are, for sure, objective things that are happening to us, but we can either see them as a challenge or as an opportunity. We could not achieve something, maybe we use the word fail, or we do that clever thing and see a fail as a first attempt in learning. That's the first stage. We all know, and it's getting boring hearing these messages, but it's true, that all the geniuses, all the inventors failed so many times before they succeeded. And all we get to see is the success. We don't see all the times it went wrong. Yes, there are bloopers in movies and we don't see the outtakes. All we see is the perfect, polished finish. We don't see all the times our football players or sports celebrities messed up in training. We only see, hopefully, the product of all their investment. So whilst it's true that some things might be objectively good and bad, a large amount of the way we are going to experience life, it depends on our attitude. So today, say it after me or say it in your heads, gam zu letova. Also, this is for the good. And if we can create that attitude, then hopefully our lives will actually be as good as we're suggesting, or even better. Who knows? Have a good day. Take care.